Call the clan,
yes,
and told them, now we've done everything.
one of them you would call.
Yes. Oh, every meeting, the clan
yes.
came
So
as
you have,
witnesses.
so you have, no. He wants suggestions. So he's tapping in to the knowledge base.
Yes.
Okay? And then, of course, because of stigma, you see, and I'm going to be repeating this all the time, stigma is literally the biggest barrier preventing people getting help, because you hide. So that's why you call the clan. And actually, by the time you're even calling the clan, you're desperate, because you don't know. So when he started with known, so just to keep it within the house, between me, my mom, my dad, and myself.
Yes.
But then I had to expand. So, but you're expanding, you are still keeping it in the family, much as it's hard.
Yes.
But because of that stigma. So the last one now, nobody had any new suggestion. The witch doctor was tried twice. One where I ran away at night, and then two more in Nairobi. And that's when now, and all of these things, I seem to be getting worse.
Yes.
Okay? Because alcoholism is a progressive disease. So,
and that's very important. It is a disease.
It is a disease.
You've drunk.
Yes.
At the first time you have control.
Yes.
Then your body has now become dependent.
Yes.
On this substance, and
yes.
that's when it becomes a disease, because now your body cannot do without it. Arrest
an alcoholic or stop an alcoholic at a roadblock. And you always see we carry cups or bottles as we're driving or moving from place to place. This is to maintain equilibrium. So stop an alcoholic and he comes out, tell me to walk on the yellow line, tell me to stand on one leg, and I'm talking, officer, what's the problem? Now keep me there for like 30, 40 minutes.
When he tells you to do it, you will actually do it.
You'll do it. You'll do it. I'll walk on the yellow line, I'll stand on one leg very nicely. I'm talking the way I'm talking now. Let him keep me there.
But you're sober now, right?
Pardon? Yes, I'm sober. Definitely.
Yes.
Then let him keep me there for some period. I start, first of all, slurring. I'm wobbling. So I'm getting visibly drunk.
Yes.
Okay? Remember I talked in the other program about tolerance.
Yes.
I have very high tolerance. That means the amount of alcohol I consume at any given moment would knock out most of the, normal drinkers or social drinkers. So then now, because the alcohol level is going down, this is basically ethanol, I start slurring. Now he tells me to walk that line, I'm staggering.
Yes.
So I'm actually, my brain is starting to dysfunction. There's too little alcohol in my blood system, or too much blood in my alcohol system. You see?
Yes.
Now, immediately, and that's what you hear, kutoa lock. In the morning, I cannot think. Where am I going to get money, etc., to drink? I'm shaking, I need a drink, I don't have money. And you'll see I'm in a changa den with a glass. And guys come in, and this is like 5:30, 6 a.m. in the morning. Guys come in, I'm telling them, just please, a drop, nitoe lock. And they understand.
Yes.
And guys will talk for you. And then and that time, even my voice is hoarse. I used to say like former President Moi, please, just give me a drink. Just get out to. Immediately, I flush like half a glass.
Yes.
Within minutes. So, Fred, this is what we're going to do. My voice
if your system goes back to, in quotes, normal.
Normal.
Yes.
My system is now used to operating with high levels of ethanol. So substitute it for heroin or whatever your drug of choice. So when you don't have it, your brain gets confused. Okay?
So in actual sense, it is a sickness.
It is a disease. And there are people who argue against this. And I usually say, put 10 of us here, experts, quote unquote, and ask them what is, for example, what is alcoholism? And you've introduced us as experts.
Yes.
You'll get 10 different answers. In fact, I usually say the answer to that question, there's enough different answers as different types of alcohol. So the example I usually give, the first boss, CEO of Nakada, Joseph Kagudi.
Yes.
I just left rehab, and my mom met him at a public function. My son has just left rehab. Can you give him a job so that he doesn't go back to drinking?
Yes.
So I was told to report. I told my mom, let him come and see me on Monday. So like
To the Nakada offices.
Nakada offices.
Yes.
So a few weeks later, there was a function at KCC. Kagudi used to hold public functions like Baraza.
Yeah.
So come over, free of charge. So I was giving the keynote address. This was at KCC.
You are the keynote. You are giving the keynote address.
Yes.
You were just fresh out of.
Fresh out of rehab.
Yes.
I've not even done 2 months. So like, I remember very clearly that the function was about to start, but we've prayed everything, but there was some technicality. So we were just waiting for that. So me, I was trying to, in the amphitheater, set my camera, because that time, my organization is not even registered, it's one-man solo. So that I measure, I can walk this far, this side, and this side. So when I'm about to be told to come on, I go, I press record, then I dash back. So behind me, there were a panel who were Nakada consultants. I was also a Nakada consultant. So there were psychiatrists, psychologists, clergy, Christian, Muslim, blah, 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 youth, whatever. So I had them, when the program was given to them, I had them looking and saying, why is this guy giving the keynote address? This is an addict who has just left rehab the other day. So they were asking Kagudi, what's going on? Then Kagudi said, me, I've just got this job.
Yes.
You guys are the experts.
Yes.
Mujisot. Okay? So when I had that, I just walked to the amphitheater, I pressed record,
Yes.
came back, put on the mic, said good morning, did my presentation. When I finished,
Yes.
I pointed saying, behind me.
Yes.
So I was holding the mic and pointing, behind me is seated every type of person my parents went to try and get me help. The only people missing, the only person missing to complete that illustrious panel behind me is a witch doctor. So I can only talk about the help I got, and it was from people who took this as a disease. And I was in a rehab of 200 shillings a day, pit latrine, you bathe with cold water in a basin, and you've talked about my background, so
Yes.
I'm not used to such. But in 2 weeks, I knew my problem. And
In 2 weeks?
In 2 weeks, I knew I wrote my first article, when not even 1 month in that rehab. And I knew it was a disease in 2 weeks.
So this is very important to families, including mine. If we see it as a disease, and even the victim or the person suffering from this disease realizes that it is a disease, then both us as families and the person can be able to deal with it because we see it as a disease. But if we see it as something else, what happens is we start fighting the person because we are questioning, can't you think? You're messing your life. But it's a disease. Yes.
In fact, that's a very good point. There was a study done in the US of groups who are most detested. Do you know alcoholics? Not even other drug addicts, alcoholics. And people don't take alcohol to be a drug or cigarettes.
Yes.
And that is where you see purposely we've been putting on this program alcohol drugs.
Yes.
As if, so that we keep stressing, they're not different. We have to start adding those two words, alcohol and other. Alcohol, tobacco, and other drugs. So alcoholics ranked under child molesters. Child molesters had more respect than alcoholics. This was in the US.
Yes.
And it's this thing you say, my folks, my mom used to tell me, for example, David, your father drinks, your brothers drink. And one brother is a professor, the other's an architect, my sis is a doctor, psychologist.
Yes.
Can't you drink like them? Okay? Punguza. You see? You know, and other people start telling you, by the time the alcoholism is now clearly showing, why are you so stupid? Why? Others think you are doing it intentionally,
Yes.
just to stress them. Others, why are you so stupid? I remember my dad every year he used to hold a birthday up country. So even my
He used to hold his birthday.
his birthday
Okay.
up country. By the way, his birthday just passed on 3rd
Yes.
August. So even my siblings would come from abroad. So I remember at one of those parties, one of the professors of Maseno University, when he was speaking, so he's holding a glass of whiskey and holding his stomach and saying, "Thou God family, every family, fire begets ash. Or God's family, fire." So he says, "My dad, fire. Mheshimiwa God, fire."
I see where this is going.
Then he starts with my second born.
Yes.
Our second born, my brother Milton, the architect, fire. Prof. Madara, fire. My sister Grace named fire. But in this family, the ash.
Yes.
David, and he points, my wife is there.
Oh.
My kids are there.
Oh.
And
man.
I'll never forget. Me, of course, I was high, as usual. And my mom came very diplomatically and said, "Thank you very much, Professor. Thank you very much for your talk." Took the microphone and introduced the next speaker. Of course, I am feeling the pain.
Yes.
So everybody's telling you. Everybody's telling you, you are stupid, you are useless.
Yes.
Why can't you just... So at some point,
Yes.
this starts getting into you. Okay? Now, the alcoholic will see there's a problem.
Yes.
But you're not connecting the problems with the drinking. Because by this time, the alcohol in this case has become my best friend.
Yes.
It deals with the pain of people like that professor.
Yes.
Who, by the way, later died of alcohol-related
Oh no.
issues.
Serious.
Yes, I always say God has a great sense of humor. Yeah, people think God is some serious guy striking you with. No, God has a sense of humor. First, He made us, and the way we are, you can't make humans without a sense of humor. Yeah. So you feel the alcohol
Yes.
is your best friend.
Yes.
It deals with physical, mental pain. It will not ask you, why are you in a bar at 6 a.m. on a Monday morning, not in an office?
Yes.
Okay? So you are trying to think, maybe it's because I'm drinking spirits. Maybe it's because I'm drinking before 5. Maybe it's because of my friends. Maybe it's the town. Let me change towns, jobs, spouse, whatever. Okay?
Yes.
But wherever you go, and you see, whenever we're trying to help people, we were always being told, no, I think he has bad friends. She has bad boss. She has a bad husband, a bad spouse. The parents are too harsh. You know, I think they need to go to another town.
Yes.
And I always say, the problem is in me. Put an alcoholic even in the desert.
Yes.
I will brew from the dew from a cactus.
Yes.
So it is a disease which simply makes me process alcohol in a different way from the social drinkers.
Now, has the government taken it as such?
Yes.
That this is a disease?
Yes.
And not in terms of policy level now?
Yes.
Has it been taken as a disease, or is the government also viewing it the same way the rest of the country views it? These guys are just wasting their life. It's a choice. Obviously, it starts with a choice.
Yes.
But now it gets to a point whereby the choice has you.
This is a lovely question. And going back to my illustration of KCC and Kagudi, when I said I can only talk about what worked. And some of those people charged my parents, as I said, 1.2 million. This was one person, one center. Forget about all the rest.
So one person, one center,
1.2 million in the 90s.
And this is in the 90s?
This is in the 90s.
With 1.2 million,
yes.
You could have easily bought a house.
Yes. Oh, of course. Of course.
Yes.
Several houses.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So, to answer your question, is what I always say, I only espouse, thank God, I passed through all those. You see?
Yes.
And as I always say in my talks, God, you know, addicts are the only guys who come back from hell. Everybody else, you go to hell, you don't come back. That's it.
Yes.
Addicts are the only ones, some,
yes.
who come back. And it is because God comes and saves you and pulls you out and tells you, now go and tell the others what you saw. So I always tell them, once I've told you. Okay? So, bottom line, gatekeepers. Addiction right now, that time when I went to this rehab, there was like only 1 or 2 rehabs.
Yes.
Now, rehab, and when I left rehab, every time a new rehab opened, I would go there to see if it's a good rehab, so that when I get people, I go, I tell my story.
Yes.
Because I believe our stories will fight the stigma. Then somebody calls, I have a son, brother, what? Then I try and convince this guy to see his problem in a way he can accept, to now take the next step if he needs rehab. So I don't have my own rehab. So then I want to know the rehab I'm sending them to knows what they're doing.
Yes.
Now, I used to go and check rehabs. I gave up long ago because rehabs would open 10 in a day in one area, like Ongata
yes.
or Kiambu or wherever. I couldn't keep up. It's a business.
It's now become a business.
A business. And there's all kinds of underlying psychiatric problems, or you need medication, or there's some childhood trauma. Maybe my father dropped me on my head when I was a kid, or my mom locked me in a cupboard, or medicate, or whatever, or you have ADHD, or whatever, ETC, or pray. There's also the witch doctors are still there. In fact, now there are more than that time, because they have realized these are booming market they can tap. And all this comes because of the ignorance around the definition. And we're going to keep coming back to this simple word, definition. If you define the problem wrong, and that is why I say it is a disease.
Yes.
Currently, as we talk, President Uhuru, now answering directly,
yes.
I wore what I always have t-shirts. I've worn
like what you're wearing.
This one is my dad, who went to, it was my dad and my mom who have supported this initiative. No government funding, nothing, since 2001. Hence my dad's moniker, philanthropist with no money. So now this is the Professor Ogot series for 1 year.
Yes.
But previous to this, I was wearing President Uhuru. Declared alcoholism a disease. If you can get it.
President Uhuru declared it a disease.
A disease.
Yes.
And we had tried for years to get that. So president, I mean now government.
Yes.
Because that now became the government position. And we had been trying to get the government to get it to declare it is a disease. So that rehabs, whatever help is being looked for, it is through that lens. Everything is geared through that lens. So President Uhuru finally did that. And I wore those t-shirts actually for over a year. Until now my dad has replaced them. Now, when COVID came,
yes,
everyone is focused on COVID. What happens? Some gatekeepers reassessed the Mental Health Act, and addiction was brought back under mental health.
So it ceased being a disease, and it's now brought under
brought
mental
back
health.
Under the mental health umbrella.
Now,
yes.
As a lay person, I would ask, so what?
Yes.
I mean, mental health is considered also a disease of some sort.
Yes.
So what is so special with having alcohol as a disease on its own? And what are the pros and cons of having it under mental health?
Yes.
Yes.
Now, when some years back, when Charity Ngilu was health minister.
Yes.
She renamed Mathare Hospital because of the stigma. I can't remember, I think it was Muthaiga or something.
Yes.
Won't make a difference.
It won't make a difference.
I'm calling myself alcoholic, recovery.
Yes.
I'm talking about alcoholism, not substance use disorder or many other names which are in current use. And I think some years back, even the WHO said no, alcoholism is stigmatizing substance use under mental health, which now puts you under DSM, psychiatric classifications, the manual. Now, the stigma is not in the name. The stigma is in the condition. Call me anything, as I was called, and as other alcoholics are called, useless, umerogwa, you know, you have been bewitched, and so on and so forth. You have no willpower. An alcoholic has willpower. Because my job is going, I drink. My spouse is going, I drink. My health, my wealth, my reputation, everything. I've even drunk, I've gone blind, still I drink. You just get even a warning, verbal, for example, from your employer. You'll even stop, you have no willpower. So, bottom line, the stigma is in the condition. And an alcoholic, the term alcoholic or alcoholism clearly describes what this thing is. Now, once you start mixing me under mental health, for example, once in a while, people with other mental health issues would be brought to the rehab. And we are asking, why is this mad guy, quote unquote, umutu amechizi? Mbona analetwa hapa? Number two, they disrupt sessions and etc. And you can't do anything. Two, if you go to a place where there are people with other mental health, you're saying, me, I'm not mad. Why are you bringing me here?
Yes.
Then,
actually,
yes.
you strike it right, because I remember having a conversation with a very close relative.
Yes.
And I told him, I can clearly see that you think you have the drink, but in actual sense, the drink has you.
Yes.
And I told him, I can actually take you to, you know, a rehab.
Yes.
And the first thing he went out, I go see, there's a terminology they use for psyches, psychologists. You want me to go and see, nikama
shrink.
You want me to go and see, yes, that's the word. You want me to go and see a shrink? Daktari wa watu endazimu.
Kwani nimechizi.
Kwani nimechizi. You want me to go and see? So he refused to go because in his mind, going to a rehab is tantamount to, you know, madness or something like that. So that's how he saw it.
It's not only that. Remember what I said earlier? The alcohol is now my best friend. And anybody who is going to try and part me with my best friend is world war. And that's why alcoholics will tell you, oh, let's meet. We can talk about anything under the sun except my drinking. Because it's not a problem. I'm drinking because, and the ones I call the top 10, I'm stressed, I'm jobless, and so on. My spouse, my employer, etc. And these fluctuate depending on who you are talking to. So anything which is to do with my stopping, if you are having the stress I have, even you drink the way I'm drinking. My stress is coming from this being jobless. If you can get me a job, I'll punguza. You see? So I agree. Yesterday I went a bit overboard and I crashed the car. But you know, if my wife hadn't, it is it is never my fault. I am drinking because, and any addict, I am using because. So once you come that rehab, you want to separate me from my best friend. Two, remember I told you the picture people have of alcoholics, including the alcoholic himself. I am not that. I am not that. Two, I'm not taking a drug. Rehab is for people of drugs. Me, I'm just drinking and smoking cigarettes. I don't even smoke weed. Those are the drugs and heroin and so on. So let's go back just to the basics. As I was saying before the show started. When you asked about the drinking, do I get urges and what?
Yeah, actually, you can answer that.
Yes.
The question I asked him before we started was whether he has, episodes where he has an urge to drink. You've been free for how long?
This 25 going 26 years.
25, 26 years. Does he have, probably walking out of a pub, and then, you see the brown bottle, and then you all of a sudden everything start going slow motion, and you're feeling like you're floating towards. Do you have those urges to go in?
Now, in recovery, we say you are sober a day at a time.
It's a day at a time.
It's a day at a time.
Yes.
And for me, I am lucky, I can say, because of the work I do. So even if the thought, because relapse is not an event,
yes,
it's a process. So maybe I passed, I think, let me pass Caro Mindo and see Caro. Caro used to help me out a lot. Yes. Maybe go give her some money to buy shuka, some money for her kids. The relapse has started. So when I will now pass Caro Mindo, about 2 weeks later, then I say, but I'm in a hurry, I'll come another. So first there was the thought. Then 2 weeks later, I've passed. Then a month or 2 months later, when I'll actually enter, Caro is not there. But I find former drinking mates. So I buy them a few rounds and try and talk to them. You need to go to rehab, blah, blah, blah. So I've seen, okay, because you're told avoid slippery places and people. But I'm saying I've walked in, I'm doing good work, and I still did get Caro. Let me check. I was told she's coming after 2 days. She's off. So I come, and then when I end up relapsing now, 4 months later, it started with that thought 4 months ago. So it's not an event.
It's just happenstance.
Yes. Yeah. So every day, your program, it's for 24 hours. At midnight, boom, you start again. So my prayer this morning, where I woke up in Kiambu County, was God help me just for today, not to drink. So it's like our other prayer for daily bread. You don't ask God for weekly bread or month, daily. So the work I do like now keeps reminding me. You see? So much as I'm doing this to help others, I'm also helping myself. Because every time I'm talking like this or writing an article, it reminds me, my friend, watch out. Today, like now I told you, I've had nightmares, I think 4 times, dreams since my dad died, that I'm in a bar, drinking. Now those are warning signs, stress, okay? Though I can even remember who I was talking to, what, but there is no picture of me with a bottle or a glass. It's a warning sign. This dreaming you are drinking or you are in a bar or whatever. So for other people, and I had 3-4 relapses when I left rehab. And this was going to the slippery places. I left rehab like Jesus. Yes. That I'm going to save alcoholics. Forget, the world. Yes. Forget what they did to Jesus, who tried. Yes. And I relapsed. I think the first one was within a month and a half or something. And it took me almost 4 or 5 months to get out. And since then, so if you are working that program, there are things you are shown, tools you are given to see when you have stress. You have people you can call who have been down that sobriety route longer than you. So that's another thing. When somebody tells you, bring this fellow to my rehab, we can sort them. Or come to me, I can sort you. Run away, my friend. No human being has power to do that. No human being, whatever the qualification. The only human being you can change is yourself.
True.
Okay?
Very well said.
So, bottom line, you are given tools, things to watch out for. Okay? Like now, these dreams I've been having, I already know. this symptom of stress, probably stemming from the time my dad died in January, etc. So I'm already taking steps to make sure. And for all the other people who are not doing this but are in recovery and have gone, so we know what to look out. And then, God forbid, you do relapse. Again, you know what to do next, which is what I applied when I had those several relapses. Okay? But basically, what I'm going to say, very simple. The definition, if we're going, it's a disease. That is why I always give this illustration I came up with. Everybody who drinks or doesn't drink, or doesn't drink alcohol, has a trailer. The number,
Has a trailer.
A trailer. 40 foot fully loaded. Okay? The number plate is your name. So my trailer, 40 foot fully loaded, David Ogot, Senior. Now, an alcoholic, when you start drinking, like all the other types of drinkers, all these trailers park on top of a 60 degree slope at the edge. So immediately you start drinking, you are going down 60 degrees, 40 foot fully loaded.
Wow.
In the beginning, there are brakes. When there's lights, press the brakes, the trailer stops. But for the alcoholic, as you continue drinking, the brakes start wearing. So sometimes you press the brakes, you now have to start pumping. You wanted to stop here, it stops 10 meters ahead. And at some point, the brakes disappear. And they will never come back. You cannot repair them. There are no spares. That's why I'm alcoholic, but recovering. Recovering simply means I am not entering my trailer. And these trailers have AI. Whenever you get off, they go back themselves and park. So my trailer has been parked there for 25 years. It's still there. If I drink even a teaspoon of alcohol, Fred, I am down.
Yes.
And that is why my mother is blowing her whistle as a traffic officer. Stop! And I beat her with her. My father, my kidney, the doctor has told me, your liver, etc. Just like a smoker who has a tube in the throat because of smoking, and he's asking you, Fred, just bring me one cigarette. Just make sure they don't see. Please, just, I need to smoke. Needs the nicotine.
Yes.
Okay? So if we can understand that, I can drink, even today, I can drink you and your clan, even your cousin, several of your cousins and clans under the table, one man solo. So drinking is not my problem. So when you say Dave Ogot, again, definition, Dave Ogot has a drinking problem. No, I don't have a drinking problem. I can drink you guys under the table. So then, what is my problem? I have a stopping problem when I drink. My trailer has no brakes. And if we can
once you start, you just go down.
And this is how I try to get alcoholics to see. So you see, you've talked to me and I've held the Bible and I've sworn to my wife, I'm not going to drink again. I'm tired of this life. And first I started, I'm pretending. Because I've been out like 2 weeks. Nobody knew where I was. I'm just drinking. Bar to bar. So you are going somewhere. Utabai. I'm with you. Utabai. I've even ended up in Mombasa. Where? Then I reach home. So I'm pretending. You know, I'm telling my wife, I'm sorry. You know, I'm tired of this life. And then when I start saying the things I've been doing, and being arrested and what, and mugged and all this, the tears become real. Okay? And I say, bring a Bible. And I swear. I stay home 2-3 days recovering. And then I wake up, I need a drink. What do I steal? What do I whatever? And then I'm gone. And then in the evening, my wife is being called. I'm being taken to the police station. Unless she comes and pays 5,000 shillings. I've drunk, I have no money. And my wife is wondering, this guy swore on a Bible. Okay? That was David A. David A is the one talking. Give me a drop of alcohol, David B. David B is the one who starts the trailer. Okay? Pushes David B to the passenger seat.
Yes.
But everybody's reading the number plate. David Ogot. I talked to him yesterday. He swore the Bible. No, it's not David A driving. It's David B. Alcoholics are two people. All drug addicts are two people.
Yes.
Anybody listen to them, even your people.
Yeah.
They'll say, David is such a nice guy. When he's sober and sharp, I don't want to miss that. I am yet to meet a stupid alcoholic, including the one you are talking to.
Yeah.
I don't think you can be stupid and alcoholic can be in the same sentence. That a lot of things we do
Yes.
are stupid.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
To either when we've drunk or to get money to drink. But no, so people say, this guy is so bright. You'll hear them saying, this guy is so nice. This guy is so whatever. This person is so whatever. But when they drink,
that's the end.
So how you said in the beginning, they're trying to talk, David, you just drink like your brothers. Okay? But then that's like an alcoholic I used to ask people. You've entered the bar after 5, after work. By 6:30, you are staggering. And I'm asking your spouse, hey, see, you take your husband home. My friend, why are you drinking like this?
Yes.
Yeah, if you can't handle drink, you drink soda. Why can't you drink like me? You've been here 1.5 hours. I've been here 10 days, non-stop. Why can't you drink like me?
So to you, it's a sign of, this, I'm a real man because I can handle my tolerances.
No. That time is not even like you're a man.
Yeah.
Those were those days of high school.
Yes.
Yeah. But this one now, even this guy's wife will grab the keys from him and say, Mr. Ogot, please, you are the most sober person. Yeah.
And you've been drinking for 10 days straight.
Can you drive us home? And I prided myself. Yes. And I don't stagger, I don't puke, I don't what? And he's saying, you are the most sober person on this table.
You know this, the strangest thing, just to show you how serious what we are talking about is, right now,
yes,
in Muranga,
yes,
there's, I can call him my cousin or my uncle.
Yes.
He died on Saturday.
This past Saturday.
Yeah, this past Saturday morning.
Yes.
And he's not a young person. We are talking about somebody who could be almost going into his, I think he's in his 70s, either early 80s.
Yes.
Because he was given e-pesa as I was there.
Yes.
So he got 4,000 shillings.
Yes.
And he's been drinking for as long as I can remember. We lived with him. So what he does, he gets out of home, goes to a place, goes and drinks.
Yes.
And I mean, he's drinking himself really crazy. And, some of his, guys that he hangs up, relatives, decide they're going to check on him. So they go check on him, and they find, okay, this guy is weak, he's been puking, he's alone.
Yes.
He's been puking and all that, and they ask him, hey, guy, we need to take you to hospital. He tells them, oh, I'm okay, I'm okay. You come, check on me tomorrow morning. So the guy leave him. On Saturday morning, they go check him out, and they find the guy is weak. I mean, his heartbeat is very low, and then they discover that he had been puking blood, and where he was puking initially they hadn't seen it, but they could see spots of blood. So they decided, let's take him to hospital. He didn't even get to the hospital. By the time he got to the hospital, the medic said, this guy is not around. So it is not just a story that is far off.
Yes.
It is something that is so close. In fact, I'm very sure in the course of this week we'll be going for the burial. But this is a guy who is almost in his 80s. And you would think you've lived long enough, you should know that this, will mess you up. But
no, you see, Fred, And this is why definition. And the analogy I've given of the trailer.
Yes.
It is that simple.
It is a disease.
It is a disease, but let's put the disease aside. Everyone, you drink, you don't drink, you have... Alcohol does not cause alcoholism.
Please explain that. Because it's like saying water does not cause drowning.
If alcohol caused alcoholism, everybody who drank would end up alcoholic. This is not the case. The majority of adults worldwide who drink alcohol do so with no problem to themselves or others. These are what we call the social drinkers. Okay? They're the majority. But because they're not seen, okay? You go to a party, let's say a staff party, and you find somebody drinking, and you say, hey, my friend, you drink alcohol? Yeah. And you've worked with this guy 15 years.
Yes.
You drink alcohol? Yes. When did you start? But I've drank for over 20 years.
Yeah.
But I've never seen you drink.
Yes.
And we've been at places where there's alcohol, like staff party. I didn't feel like drinking.
Yeah.
To a social drinker, they can take it or leave it. Yeah. So I say, if you are at Kencom bus stop, you are going to Rongai. There's 1,000 people waiting to go to Rongai. One of them is two of them are alcoholics. Oh, they're harassing others. People, the ladies, they're going to ladies. Hey, sweetheart, how are you? You're looking, just causing chaos. Eh? You'll enter that matatu going and you'll say Kenya is full of alcoholics. You've seen 2 people in 1,000. Then you reach Rongai, you're getting off the stage there, there's 1,000 people waiting to come to town. 2 of them are alcoholics, causing chaos. Out of 2,000 people, 4 are alcoholics. But the chaos they cause.
Yes.
Now in there, 600 were drinkers. In town, they have drunk, they are going. They had a drink or 2 after work, they are going. You can't tell. 600 had a drink in Rongai after work, when they're coming to town. You can't tell. Yes. But the 4 alcoholics in 2000, this is the thing. So, bottom line, if we just get this simple explanation, let's leave all the big terminologies and let's even leave out the word disease. If alcohol was causing alcoholism, everybody who drank would end up alcoholic. Why is it that it is only 10 to 15% of a given population? So all the countries in the world are divided into wet or dry. Wet means alcohol is available, socially acceptable. Dry means it's not available and it's not socially acceptable. Saudi Arabia and all these, dry.
Yeah.
India, some states were dry.
Yes.
The one I arrived in Rajasthan, very wet. Extremely wet.
Yes.
And bear in mind, I've been sent to India. I won't access alcohol as a student.
Yes.
My parents were misled. So Kenya, wet. Alcohol is available, socially acceptable. There are regulations for how you use it. So they say 10 to 15% of a given population will have what has been commonly called the X factor, which is a gene which makes you process alcohol in a different way. So some stuff, so alcohol, by the way, is a toxin, whether you take half a teaspoon.
Yes.
Okay, it's a toxin. There are many types of alcohol, methanol, etc. The one we are talking about is ethanol. So when you drink it, it is like the presidential motorcade, to your liver to be excreted. Every other taka is told, songa kando. So the breakdown, ethanol is broken down, and it is sent out for exit. So everything else, wait, kwanza, ethanol ipi. Now, there's some part of the breakdown, something which comes, like for example, acetaldehyde, which is very toxic and creates craving. In an alcoholic, it's put aside. And this thing causes craving. So you drink some more, with more being put aside, causing more craving. So we process alcohol different. That is hence the high tolerance and so on and so forth. So once you have that gene, First, you need to be in a wet environment. I was born in London. Story of another time.
You were born in London?
Yes, when my mom was working for the BBC.
So you're British?
Oh, well, I have both.
Okay, brother.
Being a Jango, so I say, do I say? But do I say? The story of another time. Actually, you know, my other bros were born different places. I think only my sis was born in Kenya. Yes.
And that's the reason why when I was introducing him, I said, I mean, he came from a very well-to-do family. Only one of their siblings was born in Kenya. The rest were born in different parts of the country, different parts of the world. So it has nothing to do with your social standing. This is a disease that affects all cadres of people. And I know very prominent people, very extremely prominent. I've interacted with them. And I could tell this one, if he's not, he's on the verge of, because he even had a bar in his house, and that's where he would spend most time, you know, of the night at. Yes.
And that's a pertinent point, because people from, let's say, the informal settlements,
yes,
say it is the rich kids, or people say you are spoiled.
Yes.
Okay?
Yeah.
And others in the informal settlement say they are using to reduce stress because of the environment. But alcoholism is an equal opportunity employer. I always say from the president to the pauper.
Yes.
And everyone in between. The late President Kibaki at one point said he stopped drinking.
Yes.
I actually wrote an article about it. You don't stop something if it's okay.
Yes.
So you must have stopped
yes.
For a reason. And so on. We know, even during COVID, of governors and senators and MPs who are arrested, locked as well as the Raia. They've locked themselves in the bar. Equal opportunity employer. But as I was saying, alcohol does not cause alcoholism. So I'm born, well now grew up in a wet society, Kenya. So you need to start first. I started to impress girls so that I could talk to girls. Continue long enough to trigger your disease. So just trigger like in a gun. Boom. Once you pull the trigger, the bullet's out, it cannot come back. So once your trailer's brakes are gone, they will never come back. So can I drink? Yes. And I can probably still drink you and your clan under the table. However, remember I said it is a progressive disease.
Yes.
Even though I have stopped drinking 25 odd years, the disease is still progressing in me. So first your tolerance goes up and you pick. Some people can do 2 bottles of spirits, some people 1, but it's all huge quantities compared to the social drinker. So you pick at yours. Then you stay at that peak for some years. Then you start going down. Okay? So I enter a bar, how I used to take 3 GKs, kubwa, open all of them, point 3 marks, flash, boom, fungua carburetor, now I go and sit. Suddenly, I flash one,
Unafungua carburetor.
Removing the dust.
Yes.
Now, I am taking 2 tots or half a glass of changa, and I'm feeling, so I'm thinking maybe I've not eaten for some days, or there's a flu coming, I need to drink more. But you know, we battled everything, runny stomach, everything with more changa. So your tolerance is going down. Okay? And you also, that is where now you reach chronic or end stage or final stage, which is the hardest stage to help an alcoholic, where the alcoholic now gives up on themselves. So previously I would go, I had jackets all over the place. I knew all the shoe shiners. You enter the bathroom, you try and do your dreads in a kamzuri. You know, you are trying to look presentable. But at some point, you give up. That is when all these things people have told you over the years, you are useless, stupid, what, blah, 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 you now accept. You are still not connecting your problem with the alcohol. In fact, if you are saying, were it not for this alcohol, my best friend, I would have gone mad. Then I stopped in 2000, October 1, when I reached rehab, here. Now, if I pick up today, the 13th, and remember I told you 13 is our lucky number. If I pick up today on the 13th of August, where I would, you see I've stopped here,
yes,
but it is still deteriorating. So I do not pick up where I left off in the deterioration.
Yes.
I pick up where I would have been had I not stopped. Then you find somebody has a major relapse after a very long time, and in a very short time they are dead. An addict picks up overdose. You know, other drugs, even the alcoholic. In a very short, and people wonder. No, you are picking up where you would have been had you continued. And that's why this progressiveness is also where you are going to finish your breaks and now become certified alcoholic. And that basically, Fred, is that a rehab will not make you sober. A rehab is just a structure. You can get sober under a tree. What matters is, what is the program? By program, I mean, are you coming from point of it's an underlying psychological problem, or you have some childhood trauma, or you need to okoka, or you are bewitched, and all the other myriad of explanations, or you are coming from the point of view, it is a disease. And as I told those people at KCC, everything was tried by these people seated behind me, missing is only a witch doctor.
Yes.
It didn't work. But 200 bob a day, pit latrine, watching with cold water in a basin, and they are from the disease point of view. I knew my problem in 14 days and thereby ended a 27-year career as a terrorist. So if it is that program, it is a disease. And two, who delivers this to you? There are people who know their stuff very well, but they cannot communicate it.
Yes.
They can't even stand and talk in front of somebody. But all you need is somebody, and the way we do it, my program I have is called SATCAT. SATCAT is an acronym for set a thief to catch a thief. That's all. People have told me to look for some high-sounding names, you know, something sounding more therapeutic. No. This is a very simple disease for complicated people. And the complication is the gene. Okay? And that is what I say. If, you know, multi-level marketing.
Yes.
So I am selling, then I get 3 people under me, so I get a bit, and 3 people under them, 4 people, all those I get.
Yes.
So the fellow who walked me through, who I later came to work with, the late Kale Bangira, may he rest in peace, and I call him one of the fathers of treatment. I am his downline, and there are so many other recovering who have opened rehabs and what and doing great things.
Yes.
Downline. And my job, again, we're in 14 counties. And all the CEOs are my former patients. Okay?
Yes.
And we work with the addicted and the affected. In fact, the whole of Kenya, you fall in one of those groups.
Addicted or
affected.
Yes.
And this one I'm talking about alcohol.
Yes.
Forget the bangi, the what. Alcohol. So, Mheshimiwa Wairimu, our CEO, Kiambu County, went to a drop-in center we have in Gara and other places, which is free, but is outpatient. The disease point of view.
Yes.
Got sober, come want to work with me, so you stay in Kikuyu, that's Kiambu, you are the CEO. Later was nominated to be, because of the work she was doing there.
MCA.
Yes. Okay? And all over.
Yes.
Okay?
Yes.
So my question is, the proof of the pudding in addiction,
Yes.
who have you helped to help themselves? I repeat, to help themselves get sober. Because I say an addict is in a glass cage. This cage is bomb-proof, bulletproof, grenade-proof, even nuclear proof. You cannot get in to the addict. Why? The key is in his pocket. So
He's the
as
only one who can open.
we can't get in,
Yes.
so how do we convince him to come out? And the proof of this pudding is who is your downline. So me, I go, I tell the addict. And this is why I say our stories. This is my story. This is my story. I am talking about myself, the addict is hearing their story with no resistance.
Yes.
And
Because
then,
he's behaving the same way you are
no,
behaving.
he is seeing, and pick, for those of you who are watching this show right now, and you look at your alcoholic, the things I've said in the first episode we did last week, and some of the ones I've said today. If you remove my name and put your addict's name, see, we are the same.
Yes.
Whatever drug they're using.
Yes.
Okay? Baseline is the same. Up on top here, things might be different. Maybe your addict has finished even as a master's.
Yes.
Me, 4 years, I didn't even step in the court. But baseline, we have problem with finances, family,
You're all
friends.
at
the same. Okay?
Yeah.
So, what I then want to do is ask this addict, can I be your guide on the road to recovery? Because I know how to read the road signs better.
Actually, they say if you're going towards a certain direction, you're better off asking the person who's coming from that direction for directions than a guy who's you're headed with him in the same direction. He might not, he may be as lost as you are.
Yes. And then helping an alcoholic again is usually, and by usually I mean 99%, 1 step forward, 10 steps backward. 2 steps forward, 15 steps backward. But sooner or later you start doing two steps forward, 3 steps backwards. Then suddenly you start doing 10 steps forward, 1 step backwards. The safari is not yours. The safari is the addict's. I am a guide. We are going very well, we are going very well. Then we wake up for no reason. The addict tells me, I want to sit down. I am not taking another step. I can't start saying, Fred, you are doing so well. No, Lord Jesus, I can't carry them. Families try to carry the addict. You cannot carry the addict. The addict cannot carry the addiction. It will weigh them down, grind them down, and kill them. The family cannot carry the addict. It will do the same to them.
It will destroy the family.
It will destroy them. Okay? Tomorrow, I usually say the first thing, remember we said last week, you detach. The example I give, if you climb, you are called, your addict is in Nyayo house, 23rd floor, has climbed out the window on a ledge. Fred, I'm going to jump. So my late mother, Grace Ogot, arrives. She has 2 choices. She can climb out on the ledge with me and plead with me not to jump. Let's go back inside. Or if she's detached, she can only put her head out the window and remind me, David, acceleration due to gravity is 10.8 meters per second. You are on the 23rd floor. So by the time you hit the ground, the speed you'll be doing will kill you. So that if I decide to jump,
I've made my own decision.
If she climbs out with me, because she has not detached, and I say I'm jumping and I step out, then I change my mind. I reach for the nearest thing to pull myself, my mother. I pull myself back, my mother goes. At her funeral, I am crying the loudest, drinking, and people saying, just add him drink, it's okay today, his mom has died. Tomorrow I'm sober. Will my mom come back?
No way.
Tomorrow you've sold your shamba, going to which doctors, CG what? The guy gets sober. Will your shamba etc. come back? No. You have got blood pressure, ulcers, stroke. So I say, and you'll allow me to be a bit graphic, alcoholism is a 1-ton sack of feces. And the sack is leaking. So the alcoholic is carrying this sack and it's leaking on him or her. So you, instead of telling the alcoholic, just put this thing down and walk away.
Yes.
The alcoholic is telling you, no, if you would help me, I would get to where I'm going sooner. In other words, stress. I don't have a job. So the family comes to help the alcoholic carry this 1-ton sack, leaking sack of feces, colloquially called shit.
Yeah.
It's leaking on you. At the end of the day, what happens to you and the alcoholic and the family?
Both of you.
Oh, you look like, smell like, talk like. What we're telling the alcoholic, put the sack down and walk away. But before the alcoholic is still in denial, we're telling the family, stop helping him. You are facilitating his continued or her continued drug use. The breaks, and then we manipulate. So the family feels guilty. So my mother used to think, David is so sensitive. He was a sickly child. I talked about being sickly. So no, don't pressurize him. David is artistic. So let's look for, let's not, whatever, maybe he's drinking, And then the parents are guessing. The spouses are guessing. Maybe if we didn't do this, or if we did this, you see? So you feel guilt. And all this, we are manipulating you. We know which buttons to push on who. And all because my brain simply wakes up, how am I going to, I'm working. How am I going to get money to drink, stay drinking, then go recover, and that is my work. Parallel universe.
Okay. Because of time, David, we'll organize, as I said, Wednesday is going to be special for, we'll be looking at alcohol and other drug abuse. Hopefully next week we'll have some people who can share their stories so that we can walk with you. By the way, if you have somebody who is going through this, you can call. Alice is going to put a number on your screen. So that you can call that number. And we'll forward the number to David so that David can be able to walk and tell you what needs to happen so that we can help you also come out of this. We said it is both the affected, the addicted and the affected. And you're literally talking of almost the entire country.
No, all.
Yes. It's actually
the affected can be a relative, can be a friend.
Yes. So it's crazy. Everybody's affected. So we got to bring down the curtains on the show. So go right ahead. There's a number on your screen. Call that number or text that message. Ask for David. And what we'll do, we'll just forward the messages to him and the number, so that you can have that conversation with him.
So, sorry, Fred, okay? just a quick one, parting shot. What I was talking about, the proof of the pudding being in the eating. If you're out there, if you have somebody and you've talked, we're going to bring people on the show. Because through this station, through this church, this is where we are going to have people here doing their journey, starting here. As I've said, this is a very practical, simple thing. We want to demystify. We want to destigmatize. We're going to have people here who say, I watched the program, can I come on the, and we will start their journey here. We are going to have recovering, starting with some of my volunteers. We're all volunteers, including myself. Because through this station, through this church, we are going to show practically where you're going to find somebody talked in August, and you people are calling in to find how is so-and-so doing, and so they are going to recover here through this church. And that's why I was very excited when you called me and Reverend called that we set this up. Because let us demystify, let people get sober, and at the end of this year, let us show proof of the pudding all gathered here who started their recovery journey on this show and are sober, and some of them have come now to work with us.
All right. And it's going to happen. So let's bring the curtains down on the show. Remember the number on the screen. Send a message. Just say you want to talk to David Ogot, and I'll see how I'll connect you, and then you can have and start that journey. Is that okay? I think it is. We agree? Ah, good. We're in agreement. So have yourself a lovely morning, and God bless you.